Let's have a property tour, shall we? Bryan Lebo here, and today I'm excited to share with you this complete remodel. Today we're a little bit off the beaten path. We're not in Summerlin, we're not in Green Valley. This is a little old school Vegas for you. So this neighborhood's been around since the 1970s. Fun little fact, because I grew up out here back in '96 when I was in college. If you know Death Row Records, if you know Suge Knight, AKA Big Suge, he actually lived in here. One of the scariest men ever on earth. Cool little neighborhood. Mike Tyson's house was across the street. We got Wayne Newton's old house right down the street. Awesome location, very mature neighborhood. So without further ado, let's start this tour because this house has been completely gutted. New insulation, new plumbing, walls ripped out, completely refreshed look. Like we normally do, we're gonna start off in the kitchen. So first off, we have the obligatory island and waterfall, kind of like how we normally start. This is a little unique. Normally we see quartz, we see granite, especially now we're seeing a lot of matte and leathered granite. This is actually a porcelain. So it's a matte porcelain finish, really, really elegant and gives it a very different kind of texture and a different look. Guys, tell me what you think, but I actually love the way they did this application. Now over here, we have a combination of cabinetry. So as you can see, this is a white matte finish European style cabinetry. And then it's contrasted on this side of the island and over here with a wood veneer. So really nice mix, and it goes well with the floor, which we'll discuss in a little bit. Now, first, I gotta hit you with the, yes, I'm a sucker. I do love a built-in microwave. Let's just get that out of the way. All right, now on this wall, pretty neat. So first off, we have a very simple pure white quartz counter surface, and then they went ahead and kept the simplicity by making the same slab as the backsplash. But now this is kind of neat, okay? First, we have an electric cooktop KitchenAid 36-inch. Don't see a lot of electric anymore, but this one's very clean, very simple, very elegant. This is really neat. So this is called the iKitch. Normally we would have an exposed like commercial style ventilation. This one, because of this like European design and simplicity, you don't even see it. You wouldn't know it was there. Perfectly flush, but you can see in here, here's the hood completely hidden out of sight. Really, really nice for the look that we're going for. Now, we do have the new modular sink style. We've seen this before. You can kind of move these things around. Very neat. We have a KitchenAid dishwasher. And then over here, we have a double oven by KitchenAid, brand new, lovely. Now, one of the things about this property is it doesn't have a proper pantry. So because it doesn't have a proper pantry, they found really interesting places to add additional storage. So on both sides of the kitchen flanked, you have a mock pantry here with pullouts, very, very nice. But one thing that we take for granted, and we actually don't see often, is because all this is custom cabinetry, the backside of this island are actually an abundance of cabinets. So you do have plenty of room to put your plates, your storage, whatever else you want. Really neat, well thought out. Okay, over this direction, well, I mean, first you have this slider. So if you do want, you have your indoor, outdoor living a little bit. We have our formal dining place. And of course you have this beautiful picture window looking out into the pool. We'll get to the backyard later, but basically it's like you have a natural preserve in your background because it's actually Sunset Park way off in the distance. Really, really nice, very, very private. Here's like a nice seating area. Yeah, good for entertaining. Great, great space for entertaining. Now, let's talk about the floor for a second. This entire home is all a wood looking tile. Remember, if you've been watching for a while, the skyumorphic look, this is skyumorphic. It looks like wood. In fact, it looks exactly perfectly like wood, but it's actually a tile. So nice and cool for those summer months. Very, very durable if you have dogs, large dogs. And it really is just sensational. Really adds that coastal look that everyone's going for with like the French oak wood. Now over here is what, of course, you have to do when you remodel. Here we have a 12-foot slider. It was actually very well done. We've dealt with sliders a ton. A lot of times when you see it closed, and even when the B-roll is closed, it's because the slider was so rough. We had a difficult time feeling comfortable opening it. $5 million homes, and we've had horrible sliders. So do your research before you invest in the slider. because a lot of them are not functional. This one was a breeze to open. Now, this is designed to be a formal living space, but the owner who remodeled it also had an idea that potentially people would want this to be the family room, especially since it's in your line of sight from the kitchen. So if you're in the kitchen, you could see the television. So this is actually wired behind it with electrical, so you can put your display. This would be approximately like a 75-inch display that we're seeing. We've got a 72-inch electric fireplace, and we have a beautiful 12x24 porcelain veneer. Looks a lot like limestone, really nice. Now, one of the things we're gonna discuss is we have this pitch ceiling, but we have 3 massive skylights. No one really builds skylights anymore. Pulte did a few, but they're, you know, maybe 18 inches in diameter, circular, and in hallways. This is super old school, and I love that they were able to implement it. Flanked on both sides, they actually put track lighting so it can display the art, display this area. At night, this would be sensational. I really, really, really love this space. All right, now let's head down this way. Over here, this is the door to the garage. It's just a simple garage. There's not a lot going on, so there's no real reason to get into the discussion. But this, Ashley and I both loved this powder bathroom. So this powder bathroom is awesome. This counter surface is all made out of porcelain. So like we had in the island, this is all made out of a slab of porcelain. It's a matte black finish, beautifully fabricated. But let's talk about this accent wall, because this is my favorite part. We've seen a million variations of 3D tile, but this I think is my absolute favorite. I think Ashley was saying the same thing. This is a gray hexagonal 3D tile. So it's 12 by 36 inches, and it just, the relief on it, the shadowing, it just looks so rich. I absolutely love it. I would love to see a shower made out of it. Guys, let me know your comments. Am I crazy? Am I making way too much out of this, or do you actually like this as well? Now, another thing, I'm a freak for symmetry. Normally, as much as I like this light fixture, it would drive me crazy, but I love what they did by adding this floating shelf made out of porcelain lower. So it actually makes a tremendous amount of sense the way that they implemented this. So no problems there. All right, now that we've seen this part of the house, let's start migrating to the other wing of the house, because that's where all the bedrooms are located. Now, as we walk back into the space, here we have the backyard. This is the front of the house. So this is the entry door that we first came into. And I mean, check this out. This is a massive pivot door. I'm 6'1", so you get an idea. It's probably about 6'3", 6'4", but I mean, just a huge, massive pivot door, very nice. And then we have exposed windows. Now, this house was built in '73 originally, so I don't know. I'm thinking you either love it or hate it. If you're younger, you probably don't get it at all. If you're a little bit old like I am, it's kind of cool, man. I like this throwback. We have a sunken family room. This was huge in the '70s, and I absolutely love this. It just kind of makes it feel a little more intimate coming down here. So we have a bar set up over here. We have our display and our television console, but just tucked away in this corner over here where the sofa is, it just feels a little bit more intimate and tucked in. I actually just really, really love it. This could also be set up as a dedicated movie theater. You could partition this off, darken the room. There's plenty of room for a movie theater screen. And now, I love all this natural light. This is clearly the front of the property. There was the front door. Here's your motorcade entrance. The good news is this is a guard-gated, very secure community. So it's not like you're gonna have randos just driving by looking into your house. Very, very quiet, very, very private. All right, now let's head down this hallway. Over here, we just have a linen closet, so pretty typical. But this is a beautiful, beautiful laundry room. So in here, obviously, we have a stackable system to kind of utilize the space a little bit more. We have a nice sink, beautiful and brand new shaker style cabinetry. Love the floating shelves, quartz countertops. But again, there's so many designer touches in this home that I love, love, love. I love this tile. So it's like a 12 by 36 inch tile. It really kind of looks like a mother of pearl, but in a porcelain print. And again, it is 3D, so it does have a relief to it. I just think when you come in, it just looks beautiful, and it ties in so well with all the brass accents. Just a great designer touch. All right, we have other bedrooms down this way, but first we're gonna go check out the primary suite. So here we are coming into the primary suite. Pretty simple, wonderful, wonderful job of interior design. Love this aspect. But what we're gonna focus on first, obviously, is the media wall. So here they did a designer wood kind of relief exterior. Very nice. Tell me what you guys think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you like the black? I think the black makes sense because at night when you're watching television, it kind of just fades into the background. It does make a lot of sense. Again, our obligatory 72-inch electric fireplace. We got it all set up, looking real nice and sexy. But check this out. This is a real unique one. We have a retreat that's kind of almost like a sunroom. Literally, I pretty much need my sunglasses. You guys won't be able to tell, but I literally have to like squint. It is so bright. We have 2 massive skylights and all of these windows. This is sensational if you wanted to come out here and read. Yeah, honestly, you could get a tan. It's so bright over here. I'm probably getting darker just standing here. But seriously, this is a really wonderful retreat area. Might be a little bright from the bed, so we probably should put some French doors or a curtain or something to kind of diffuse this light. It is bright. In fact, it's so bright, this closet has 2 recessed lights all the way to the max, and it's gonna seem dark right now. But we have a beautiful walk-in closet. We actually have 2. So this is the his and hers closet, brand new cabinetry, really, really nice. The second one is more in the primary bath, which we'll see in just a moment. Now this bathroom is awesome. This feels like a spa. I mean, I just love this feel. So spa-like. So again, we have our floating bathtub, lovely brass accented light fixture, beautiful oversized porcelain tile that looks just like marble. Over here, we just have a toilet kind of tucked away in the corner here, partitioned by this wall. But let's talk about this. So here we have the primary vanity. So it's floating, we have the brass accents, and again, more use of porcelain. So this is a fully polished and honed porcelain. So this looks like marble, kind of similar to the kitchen island, but that was a matte finish. This is a more luxurious polished look to it. Very elegant, very nice. We have additional storage here. We have our mirrors, illumination, really nice. All right, now let's check out the shower because this is one of the nicer showers for sure, especially at this price range. Now, I love it. It's massive. I mean, truly cavernous. One of the things that I don't like about most showers is that there's too much exposed area, so the steam kind of escapes. Here you can see there's only literally about, I can barely get my finger in the top. So most of the steam and heat is going to retain and stay in here, which I think is wonderful. Again, when we're talking about symmetry, love, love, love this. Oversized porcelain tile. We have 1 shower here, 1 shower head here. So we have body washers, we have a hand wand, and we have dual rain head shower heads. So really wonderful. Hey, you guys both can take a shower at the same time and rock out. Just wonderful, nice, wonderful oversized bench. We have a linear drain, just a perfectly designed shower. Can't say anything more about it. All right, in here, we have another closet. This one is about the same size. Where that one was dark wood, this one's all white, kind of in line with this spa-like experience. All right, we've seen the primary. Now let's check out, we have 3 secondary bedrooms to check out. So let's go head back down that hallway and check out those bedrooms. All right, here's the first of the secondary bedrooms. So this one's pretty simple and straightforward. Just set up, beautiful design, set up just as a secondary bedroom. This house is on a 2/3 of an acre lot, so there's just so much space. But even here, you can see the unlandscaped side of the home, but you can see how far away the wall is pushed. Anything built within the last 30 years, your wall is gonna be 6 feet pretty much from that side of the house. So you can kind of get an idea as far as the vast size. Now here we have a Jack and Jill, and the first thing I have to say is the flooring. I don't know, maybe I'm a simpleton. I love this flooring. I haven't seen this flooring done before. Simple, nice, slip proof, but I just love the intricacy and the detail in it. I like it. All right, now here we go. We have wood veneer, floating vanity, very European style. Now back to my normal. We have a pure white quartz countertop, undermount sinks, pretty stock and standard. We have, like most remodels, we have a beautiful illuminated mirror that runs the entire length. Perfect, perfect. Now this is where it gets a little interesting. Obviously we have a toilet. We have wonderful 12 by 36 inch tile here, and it has like a nice like limestone ridged relief to it. But this is kind of neat. Normally, you really will never see this. Normally, showers are kind of wedged between two walls. Because this was open, kind of neat. So they went with a frameless shower glass, but they left a tub here. Obviously, if you have children, if you have fur babies, it's always nice to keep one bathtub for that purpose. And this is a really unique implementation of it that you really never see. And even here you have the hand wand, so that's perfect if you need to wash the fur baby. Just a cool, spacious Jack and Jill bathroom. Coming in here, we have another secondary bedroom, huge closet. And over here, this is the front of the house. So you can see the motorcade driveway off in the distance there. It's a bedroom, gets it done. All right, last one here. Here we have another secondary bedroom. This one's obviously set up more of an office situation, but this one's en suite, so this one's nice. By the way, I love this desk. This is like an airplane wing, aluminum. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love the design. All right, let's check out this bathroom. So this one, again, you could make this into an office. Kind of makes more sense to be a main bedroom since you have its own suite. So first off, we'll talk about this. Very popular. We have like the navy blue cabinetry, which kind of falls in line with all this brass. We have a different quartz counter surface. Not quite Calcutta, but kind of like that. There's a little bit of veining on the surface. Beautiful mirrors that tilt. Everything's great, but the shower is wonderful. I really do like this walk-in shower. So you have this wall partition and then you have the glass for the splash zone, but beautiful surround. So this is actually a porcelain tile. So this is really about a 3-inch by 24-inch stacked porcelain that looks like marble. I love it. But the flooring is actually real marble. So your shower floor and the rest of the bathroom floor, all real marble floors. All right, guys, we have now seen the entire interior of this property. Let's go ahead and check out the outside of the property and wrap this all up. All right, guys, now let's check out this backyard. Now, first off, underneath, we are here in that covered patio section coming right off of that formal living room. We have 3 skylights even here. Like, this house just loves skylights. So let's check out a little bit more. So we take a couple steps down, and like I told you earlier, this house is on a massive 2/3 of an acre lot. So you can see on this side, there's just an abundance of space. Right now it's a palm tree farm, so you're looking at some Canary Island date palms, some Mexican fan palms, but there is RV parking. So you could easily put a massive garage back here, put your RV, whatever. Now, another unique thing about this community is this is one of the only guard-gated neighborhoods that's actually zoned equestrian. So on the back side of this wall, there's actually an equestrian trail. Really unique, especially if you love horses or you just want to see that. Kind of neat. Now, going further into the background, this is all protected. This is all part of Sunset Park, even though you can see it's not really being used much, but really nice. You'll never have neighbors behind you. Now, this entire pool has been completely replastered and redone, and the size is enormous. This you wouldn't be able to do now with the new 600 square foot regulation. This is much larger, but what a great space. I mean, if you're into kind of the old school Vegas and you want like the modern accoutrements, this is a great property for you just because you have so much room. All right, now coming down this direction, this part of the patio cover, this leads right in off of the kitchen area. And again, you've got another little seating area. This was the ridiculously bright retreat coming off of the primary suite. I'm gonna say it's as bright as it is outside. That's how bright it was in there. Now, this is another cool spatial area. We have artificial grass, so your fur babies can do their business. Kids can play a little bit over here. But again, even on this side, you have so much room. You could have additional RV parking, tons and tons of space. I mean, you just don't get properties much like this anymore here in Las Vegas. All right, well, that pretty much wraps up this show. Special thanks to Cherie Madmon for allowing us to film this property. She's the owner, she designed it, she's listing it. Wonderful woman, and I really appreciate the time. Guys, please, I'm dying to hear your thoughts on this property. This is a little unique. It's not what we normally do, but let me know. You want to see more unique properties, or do you want to just keep it moving with all these modern, brand new mega homes and master plan communities? All right, guys, stay tuned. Please click to subscribe, like the video, share with your friends. We got more property tours, more interesting videos on the way. Other than that, I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.